Hey Libras, welcome back to the Mini Gems. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, this is the reading for Libra, November 12th through the 18th, using the Arcane Tarot today by Timothy Lance, and pulling an oracle from the Crystal Spirit, Conscious Spirit Oracle. It's for my Libras. Let's get overall energy for the week off the 9-card spread, and then we'll pull some clarifiers and get your oracle card. That's your flipper. I'm going to do a final shuffle and see if that comes back out. I like that. Let's do another. There we go. One more for my Libras. Okay. 9 cards for you for the week, 12th through the 18th. Bottom of the deck has the 6 of Pentacles reverse. I feel like 6 of Pentacles is reciprocity. And you are awaiting your reciprocity because you feel there has been none with it in reverse. Starting off Libra, I have the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, and the 9 of Swords. Queen of Swords, well, that would be you. Libra energy. Queen of Swords. She's veiled. In this depiction, she is veiled. The other queens are not veiled in this way. Queen of Swords. I feel like I'm looking at somebody's bride. I really do. Being next to the Lover's card, I got an overwhelming, strong sense of I'm looking at somebody's bride here. And there is a definite love situation going on here, Libra. Full moon up there in this Lover's card. This connection coming together here is very spiritual. Very spiritual. 9 of Swords. Just had this in the Gemini read as well. It is the passionate way that he is holding on to her. Almost a codependency. So we want to make sure that this lover situation is not a codependency type of situation, but that it is a balanced lover for us. That we are not just holding on because we don't want to be alone, the way he's holding on to that woman's leg. And there's fire and there's passion and there's lust, but around it, the mental is imprisoning them in their mind. He is probably worried about her leaving him because he loves her so much. He can't enjoy the love. Worried about holding on to her so much is actually imprisoning him in his mind. This is a very deep love situation. I don't know. This feeling is a very deep love situation here. At the end of it, I do feel like these are two people that were meant to be together. Let's drop down to the second row. Got the 3 of Swords in reverse. The Tower in reverse. And the 4 of Swords. 3 of Swords in reverse is no heartbreak around this situation. It really does look like a divinely guided union up here, Libra. A divinely guided union. 3 of Swords is in reverse, meaning it's not going to end badly. The Tower is falling, I feel like, emotionally, so that this cannot become that codependency. That this can become a divine union where you are actually not codependent on the lover, but that is a lover situation where you are strong in yourself and they are strong in themselves and you two are together. Where one person does not feel incomplete if the other one leaves them, because they are already whole and complete alone. When those two type of people come together, that's what I'm seeing. This spiritual type of higher level love situation. Because she's definitely veiled like the bride. Like the Queen of Swords is ready to be someone's bride. And there's no more heartbreak. There's no more heartbreak. The Tower is coming to change that. I feel that emotion, that love will lead to heartbreak. Because there's always that possibility when we enter a new relationship. We can't enjoy it sometimes because we're so worried about the possibility of it ending like some past relationships did. But you are not in that energy here, Libra. You are with your air in a very peaceful state of thinking about this love situation and knowing that it's going to be a great love situation for you because it was divinely guided. The Moon in reverse. I feel like this is a timing thingy because she's blinded by the birds. She can't see. This is an interesting depiction of this Moon card. There's a bird there, but there's also a lady down there. Someone down there with eyes. And they're kind of blinded by the wings of the bird. But you can see their mouth, like you can see the bottom of the mouth. There's a person under there. The vision is being clouded at that point. To see this for what it truly is. And I feel like it is a very divine spiritual love connection going on for you at this moment, Libra. 7 of Cups is sometimes getting carried away on the illusion of it. So it is next to the Strength card to me to stay in the right type of energy and be sure, not to become codependent. And be sure not to allow those same swords to turn into, to be turned on to yourself. Because this is mentally confusing to you. So it's allowing yourself to, swords can be great if they're in the right energy. If I'm mentally sharp with my sword, then it's a great energy. If I am in my head stuck with this sword, I'm actually turning it on myself at that moment. Same with this 4 swords. She's in peaceful contemplation with the 4 swords. But if she reverses it, those swords are aimed at her. And you can be under mental attack at times from your own self. So it's just maintaining the right perception here with the 7 of Cups, because that is fantasy land and it's easy to get carried away in this romance of this situation here. I'm looking at romance and fairy tale love. So yeah, this is out with the Strength card to say, hey, this one's a doozy here, Libra. So don't get caught up. Don't lose yourself. Keep your strength, but understand it's okay to love. Understand it's safe to love. And you don't have to be afraid anymore. And there's something very significant at this full moon as well, I see. Because the moon is in the Lover's card. It is a big, bright red full moon of passion. And then she is definitely being guided here on the Moon card. Ooh, Libra. Queen of Pentacles. The mother, happy family person here. Showing as an African queen there. Happy family life. Sailing towards it with mental clarity and peace. And a whole lot of passion and desires. As the Herald of Wand is on fire. Desires there, Libra. This is definitely a love reading. Hadn't had a real true love reading come out, but for Libra, this is a very spiritual love reading, Libra. You are getting over fears with this. You are getting over fears. You are releasing all insecurities. You are growing and transforming with this situation here. Here is the Judgment exposing that you had that little insecurity in the back there, that you were still afraid of a monster. You're over it. You're over it. It is transforming this week. And you will then know that you can have a safe love connection. That is really what this is showing me. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Very high queens on the cards. This is the Empress, basically. She ain't came out yet, but you're basically embodying Libra Empress energy. 8 of Cups in reverse, and not worried about anything you walked away from in the past. Not worried about it because you trust this connection. As the World card ends that. Look at the leaves. And I just looked outside when I woke up this morning. I said, these trees are so gorgeous. I gotta get out and walk. Because this is fall leaves from, I feel, a lot of the harvest that was coming in from September, October moon of bringing you some things that you were still waiting on, that you expected to come through for you around that time. And this is the foliage on the leaves, which have just turned in Carolina to this bright, pretty orange and red and yellows. I love it out there now. On a sunny day is the prettiest sight to see those trees and their colors. Something stands out about this to me, as well as it did the moon, with the timing, and that this was all divine timing that had to take place. And you are just getting to that divine timing of this connection coming together. As I said, the Queen of Swords was veiled, meaning you were meant for this person. This was a divine love connection. And this person was meant for you, as he is holding on really tightly. Thankful, grateful for this love connection. And I do feel that moving towards the end of the month, the new moon being around, the full moon being around Thanksgiving, November 22nd, I want to say the full moon is in Gemini. It's more air. It's an air full moon. Gemini is the lovers. It's the lovers. Full moon in Gemini, the lovers. I think that'll be an important time in your life, Libra. Very important time in your life for big change. Big, colorful, bright, positive changes in your love life. I'm excited. I just felt very fairy tale like. It did. It had an overwhelming feeling of that it is divinely guided, like that this is divinely guided, that there's something very spiritual about the next connection that you will be making. Whoever you are with around that full moon, know that there's somebody special and significant in your life. Pulling a Conscious Spirit Oracle card for my Libras off that great love read. Promising love read. I combine body, mind, and soul to lift all of humanity into a new dimension. You are in sync. And I have this on the 44. Integration is at the top of this. This is integration. This is you. I knew you were veiled here. This is you integrating with the proper person, and integration is for the purpose of raising you. So it is placing you with the proper lover that is going to elevate you, mind, body, and soul, and also assist humanity into a new dimension through this connection. That's how powerful it is. That's how powerful it is. Dig that reading, Libra. Special love coming toward you. Not just any old love. Special love. And don't have to fear. Don't have to fear, because the heartbreak is in the past. There is none attached to this new love, because it is divinely orchestrated. Freight reading. Leave some comments. I want to know how that went. If you need to book a personal, always, it's below in the description box. Thank you for watching. Until next time.